We are here with Eric Jerome Dickey, who has just viewed the movie Chrissy. How are you doing, Eric?
I'm doing great. I just viewed the movie Chrissy, and I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. Loved how you tackled the issue of bullying. And it's just, I enjoyed it at so many levels. I mean, Chrissy being a character growing up without a lot, and people not even knowing what her struggle is at home and going through. It was just like a real tearjerker. I mean, for me, it reminded me a lot of growing up in Memphis, Tennessee. And there was just this one part when the family, it was like this family trying to hold it together when mom's in bed, mom's ill, and then the kids are in bed, and they're just like this family unit that are just trying to make it. And you can just kind of, in that scene, you can just feel the love. We're family. We're going to get through this day at a time. And just, wow, it was just a lot. So ask me a question. So
tell me, there have been a lot of talk on the movie Chrissy in terms of, some people say it's a black film. Some people say because of the theme.
It's a black film?
Yeah, it's a black film.
It's universal.
It's a universal film.
I think what happens is, and I think it's a travesty in the sense that anytime we address an issue and we have a black face on it, it becomes a black issue. But it's a universal issue. I mean, this goes on at all schools. You know what? As a matter of fact, if you just think back to the States, the kids who came in and gunned down the kids, their thing was we were bullied. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. We were bullied. At the end result, there was no counseling for those kids. No one talked to them. They took it for granted. And these kids went home and came back with guns and gunned down everybody in the school. So you can't tell me it's a black issue. It's across the board. We see the end result from that on the news at night. So, okay, second question.
Okay, the next question that I would like to ask you is, I had it and then it just went out.
I know, I got it.
In terms of the movie, do you see that it would have potential to make it in the U.S. and release internationally?
Yeah, and again, because it carries a universal theme. I think the challenge is always getting people to see beyond the brown skin in the film, but in my opinion, it does. I mean, because I'm watching the film, and I'm living in her shoes day to day. Her waking up, getting breakfast from a tree, eager to learn. I mean, this character Chrissy is just so eager to learn. And for me, that just put joy in my heart, just to see that despite her circumstances, she remained positive. She kept pressing forward. You may tell me no, but I don't accept no, because I know who I am better than you do. So all that to say, yeah, I don't see why not. I know I have friends who from South America. Same thing in South American schools. Same type of stuff. I mean, you take the same kids. You can take the same script, put it in Spanish, and the truth is still there. It doesn't go away. It doesn't become a black issue. You can take it. You can take that in Beverly Hills. In the States, it's the same thing. It's still the same thing. Bullying, get pushed around. And then again, as I said before, you're growing up without, you're making do, and people looking down on you. I think a lot of people, they regard your station as, they think it's your permanent station, but this is just a temporary place. We just got to get over this hump. And again, you see it in Chrissy, them operating as family. I love the mother in the film. I mean, it was just like, wow, I think just immediately you just have empathy for it. I mean, just, we've all been in this place, I just say we all, where it's just like, you're having a hard time, and you just need to get over the hump. And the landlord, plays, that type of character who just really just has just no empathy. He's all about money. That's the greed and all the other stuff that are the ills of society. If we had more compassion, more understanding for each other, of course it'd be a better world, it'd be a better place. You're looking at kids who are just trying to, Chrissy got the $20, and it was it was sad and funny at the same time because she's at the grocery store just trying to buy everything. With and I'm looking at the basket going like, okay, you can't get all that with $20, but but for her in her mind, it's like, I'm going to eat good tonight. I'm going to have sausages. I'm going to have chicken. I'm going to have bread. And the guy, but it's just that, and you're watching a kid and a family, and they're not trying to get a Mercedes Benz. They're not trying to get a big house. The whole thing is like, we can eat good this week. We can eat good this week. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, wow, man. And I don't think anyone in the audience, it's just hard to not cry. I mean, in some form, it's just hard to not cry because you feel it, I mean, she just wants the basic necessities. I mean, it's just like, I want bread and chicken out of a can, and I feel like I'm a princess. And it's like, wow, man. So it's just, I think a lot of people who have just take a lot of stuff for granted,
Okay, well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure entertaining you, and thank you for coming to see the movie.
And I was truly entertained, and again, thanks for having me. And the pleasure truly is all mine.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric Jerome Dickey.